Alright, here we go. Qualified 5th. Got into some contact just due to racing. Just, it happened. Heat race 1. So, went to the back to punish myself because it was kind of on me. And, yeah. We're going to see if we can survive 30 laps. The prediction code on corner entry is absolutely horrendous, as you would expect. They need to get that fixed. And we will see what happens. But lots of people mad with each other already. Lots of beating and banging. We're just going to hang out in the back for a bit, because there's going to be a lot of wrecks.
Green flag, green flag.
And if there isn't, then we're going to get stomped. But with that prediction code on corner entry, I feel like there's going to be a lot of mess, especially with the one car trying to get to the front. Him and the 13 are mad at each other. So, I mean, you can just see how bad the cars are moving around on corner entry. And there is one upside down and in the wall. But yeah, it's pretty much unraceable with the prediction code on corner entry. They got to get that solved. It's really easy for them. Well, it's not easy, but they have a solution for it. It's pretty much the same thing as what happened with the Silver Crown at High Bank tracks. Prediction code's thinking the car is bottoming out, which is shoving it up the track, and that is causing a lot of the contact on corner entry. So we are going to enjoy some free spots and maybe be able to race by the end of it. The middle of the track was pretty quick. It's kind of changed since my heat race, and the line I was using was come down here, hit this, slide up a bit above the slick, and then get a decent run off. I think the top side's going to, for a bit, be a little better. But then you've always got the issue with someone being on the inside, getting the weird netcode issue, and then you both are wrecked. So, wish they had better testers that could see this stuff, but they don't. So, we get what we get, and hopefully one day they'll fix it. But it took them 10 years to fix the Silver Crown. Maybe not that long, maybe 8 years. So,
one lap to green. Line up on the outside.
we are just gonna do the same thing here. Only 2 laps in, and we've got one guy really damaged and another guy slightly damaged. Caution laps don't count, so we will just have some fun. We got 26 minutes.
About to go green.
Could end very easily. Could end due to time, but doubtful. I think we'll get some things thinned out and then get going. But still worried about the 1 and the 13 getting around each other. Just gonna give myself space so we don't run into whatever happens, and kind of learn a bit where I need to go. You don't really pitch it here.
17.705.
13's getting in the back of the 9 up there. The 13 and the 1 are next to each other, and they've wrecked.
Low car up high. Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file.
Well,
closed, pit road is closed.
as I said,
Car, catch up, 7, car.
Watch out for them when they get near each other. The 13 cars... Oh wait, no. Sorry, I was reading that wrong. 13 cars still going. One car's on pit road to get damage fixed. And, don't know where he's going, but congrats. You're winning this yellow flag lap. Yeah, so we're up to lap 5. Doing about a minute per advanced lap. So it might get there. Might end this one on time. I hope not, but at least it won't go an hour. So now the 13 is going to be trying to get all his spots back. The 3 hasn't really advanced too much up the field, but didn't really have a whole lot of time to do so. And we're sitting in 13th. Just being nice and boring. Exactly what everyone wants to watch when they click on a YouTube race, right? Gotta be there at the end. And racking up incidents and damage isn't going to help you win the race. Plus, at this point, I just don't really care too much about what's happening. I've been wrecked under yellow, I've been wrecked under braking on road course. Just, it has been a very frustrating week, and I just need to not get angry, because it makes it not fun. So, we're just gonna laugh at all the people wrecking and get what we get. Because, yeah, this track is pretty crap right now with the prediction code on entry, and just really not fun to race.
Line up on the inside.
I think if we kept it tackier and didn't instantly dry and get the dry slick, it might be more fun. But I think this track is going to get to one lane, and if you've beat and bashed your way to the front, you shouldn't be able to stay there until you get hit again. But people like watching Bristol, so we're doing this. And it helps me kind of learn what the throttle wants on this car. 13 passed me. They are eating the wall and running into each other. I mean, they're having more fun than me, but that fun will eventually run out. Giving himself some room. I think the 2 cars doing the same thing, or is really broke. Let's see if we can get some speed. Pull up the Delta bar. Session best lap, and see if we can start setting fast times. Try to figure out where a line is. The 2 car and me got into a wreck in the heat race because our lines were just completely opposite of each other, and they still kind of are. He's entering high. As long as he doesn't have a loose moment, we'll be fine. see what the high side does for us. Yeah, it's alright. Just trying not to spin the wheels up too much. 13 is giving up. And looks like we're getting a long run. Unfortunately, not going to be able to do a whole lot, but at some point someone will wreck. Hopefully not me and the two. Nope, he got in the wall, it looks like, and he has given up. So still dead last. I'm not going to count that as a pass. I think probably get a little more grip if you were a little higher, but I think it's just too far out there. Car's really, it's not tight on corner entry, but it kind of feels like a street stock. It's a weird feeling to not be sideways in this car. We do have people passing up ahead. Little wall scrape. Try slider line. Oh, look at that.
17.345.
Hello, slider line. Really easy to do when no one's around you. Will at least get us back up to the back of the pack.
17.339.
Maybe. Nope. They nearly wrecked. Just completely due to prediction code. Now they're almost 3 wide. 8 car is dropping back a little.
17.424.
8 and 7 get into it. 8 car almost gets the wall. Let's see if we can track him down. Nope, he's going slider line now. 7 and 3 are battling next to each other. So we're in 10th. And I might be able to get 9th. That is where the problem happens, though, when they're cutting down there. Try to give myself room. Actually, that was kind of quicker than sliding all the way up. Alright, learned something. Just hope we don't have contact. Leave him enough space. He was going to run into us if we didn't. We should be able to close the door next lap. Not quite. Trying to leave him enough space. He's screwed up there, so that gets us past him. Let's see if we can track down these guys. Alright, so we made a pass.
17.721. You got 5 laps to go.
Car's having a bit of a struggle up top, but gets a good drive off the corner. I think it's going to be kind of like what we did with the 8, but we're not going to have a whole lot of time. Looking pretty good though on speed, but just put myself way too far behind, so I figured we would have another crash. That did not happen. We still could have one. Hopefully after the white flag comes out, so we don't have to do any more pacing. Three's in the wall. And we will clear him for now. Had to protect that inside. You know what? I'm not feeling bad about that. Probably could have finished 5th. But,
Chicken flag.
didn't feel terrible. And there was some good racing.
Really well.
So, that's a positive. And a nice, short 16-minute race. So, let's go watch the passes there. Try to get a decent camera. All these cameras absolutely suck here. I don't know who made the cameras, but they are so bad. At car. Alright, so. And let's do at group that way. Kind of centers everything. Pretty happy about this pass. Like, especially when I kept it low here and we started gaining. That taught me a bit, and that really helped getting the pass done. 8 car was clean. I was clean, and we just had a good race. Not something you expect to have here. Most people would slide up and then get ran into, or they just lose the bottom on the corner entry because the guy will cut down under them. I'm just trying to leave him enough room, that way he can race and I can race. And then finally get clear of him. And then get to the 3 car. And I think he got the wall down the front stretch, which got us past him. Also, new paint scheme, if you didn't notice that on the thumbnail. Trying something a little different. Kind of matches the color scheme for the big block, but with actual design. Got really loose there, but luckily he hits the wall hard there. That allows me to get under him. He gets up into the wall, and then I think he was going to try to cut back down low, and we had the prediction code thing there. I think got him into the back of me because it didn't do anything to me. And there you go. So lost some my rating, but got out of there with 0x, I think. Yeah, no X. So good, decent race in the back. And yeah, I wasn't expecting to have 6 to lap 30 green runs, so that's a nice surprise. Hopefully you enjoyed the race, and thanks for watching.